Those of you are live now, please mention whether audio video is clear. Hello. 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 Yeah, I think it is perfect. So good morning, one and everyone. Welcome all of you to this session where we are discussing selected questions from 2022 February NET exam. This is the 5th lecture in the series. Check out the previous recordings also of other questions. 50 questions we are completing in the series. Today we will be taking almost 8 to 10, 7 to 8 to 9 questions. In detail we will be analyzing. So this session is equally useful for life science, mathematical science, physical science, chemical science and earth science students. So please invite all your friends who are preparing for any science stream NET exam to attend this session, because this will be highly useful for all science streams, because aptitude section is common for all science stream students. So मैं अभी शुरू कर रहा हूँ. So all of you invite your friends by this 30 seconds time. So we are starting with this question. All of you make a try. I will give you 1.5 minutes. Try this question and post your answer in this chat, and then we will start explaining, because trying the question is more important. After that only we can understand it better. If you are not getting answer also, it's okay, but make a try, all of you. Any answers? Very good. Some of you already got. Let's see whether it is right. All of you try. Okay, so let's start. Consider a solid cube of side 5 units. After painting, it is cut into cubes of 1 unit. Find the probability that a randomly chosen unit cube has only one side painted. So this is a typical hybrid question. Probability का भी idea clear होना चाहिए, geometry idea भी clear होना चाहिए. First of all, 5 by 5 by 5 unit cube है. Cube means like this. Cube means like this. If you are making it into 1 unit cubes, how many cubes you can make? That is a first question. how many cubes you can make? Look at this picture. This picture gives you idea, I guess. I will use, yeah, look at this. This is 5 unit, this is 5 unit, this is 5 unit. So if you are cutting it into 1 unit cubes means you can slice it 5 slices like this, 5 slices like this, and 5 slices like this. So 5 into 5 into 5, 125 cubes you can obtain. Is that clear? 125 cubes, how? All of you? Probability का basic definition क्या है? Required outcome divided by total outcome है ना? Total outcome 125 हो गया क्योंकि 125 total cubes are formed if you are cutting 5 unit वाला solid cube को into 1 unit वाला solid cube. If this picture is more clear to understand, look at this picture. Yeah, the resolution of the picture is poor. So these are the 125 cubes to give you a little more 3D idea. Okay, if that is not clear, let's come back to this picture itself. So 125 cubes है वो सबको पता है. ये 125 cubes में only one side painted कितना cubes है? That is what we need to check. Only one side painted cubes कितना है? How many one side only painted? Okay, one side only painted means there are different types of cubes. For example, ये वाला cube देखो, ये corner वाला cube. Corner वाला cube top में भी painted है, front में भी painted है, left में भी painted है. So that is 3 side painted. What about this cube? Front painted, top painted. What is inside that won't be painted. Now painting is done on the surface only. So only surface cubes will be painted, that is for sure. Cubes inside will not be painted. Cubes in the core will not be painted. Surface cubes can be painted in different ways. As I told, corner wala cubes hai to 3 sides are painted. Edge wala cube, non-corner edge cubes. Edge cubes means cubes on the edges. That will be 2 side painted. So one side painted will be the middle cubes. Are you understanding that? Middle cube on each face. Like if this is the cube, this corner one, this edge one, all are 2 side or 3 side painted. The middle one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cubes are one side painted on each face of the cube. Cube have how many faces? 6 faces. Each face में one side painted 9 cubes होगा. Is that imagination correct? You have to think in 3D, then only you can do this question faster. So हर face में ऐसा 9 cubes होता है. कितना faces है cubes का? 9 faces होता है. So 9 into 6 ऐसा one side painted cubes होता है out of total 125 cubes. Probability is required outcome divided by total outcome. Required outcome is one side painted cubes out of total cubes. So 54 out of 125 is the answer. 54 out of 125 is option D. So option D is the correct answer. How many of you understood this? Please respond. So same question को tweak करके 0 side painted, 2 side painted, 3 side painted, all these questions can be asked, or at least one side painted, at most one side painted, at most 2 side painted. All are variations of this question. In the Plus Platform course, we have discussed all those variations in detail. Anyway, you can try those variations yourself. So 3 side painted है तो corner ones 8 will be 8 by 125 will be the answer. 2 side painted will be 3333. That is 36 by 125. Likewise, you can try each of it. 0 side painted will be 3 into 3 into 3. Inside core ones 27 by 125. Check all of that. Due to lack of time, I am only considering this. 125 में doubt है? Okay. So if you have doubt on that 125, I will repeat one more time. ये 5 by 5 by 5 क्यूब को 1 by 1 by 1 बनाने के लिए आप vertically, horizontally and through the depth you have to make 5 slices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slices. Each slice will make it into 5 into 5 into 5, 125 slices. You practically take a cube and think about the cutting, then it will be clear. Or practically if you are In the kitchen, if you are cutting an onion, you can see this more clearly. Onion is not a cube, but still, if you are taking an onion and cutting it 1, 2, 3 like this, 1, 2, 3 like this, that will give you 3 into 3, 9 pieces. And if you are cutting through this axis also, 9 into 3, 27 pieces you will get. That is fundamental principle of counting. 3 ways into 3 ways into 3 ways. That basic idea only was used to find 125. I hope all of you understood 125 clearly. So then let's go to the next question. This is another question 2022. I think this was in the physical science paper, but this is a common question which can be asked in any paper. As I told, part A section is common for all science streams. I am discussing questions from all science streams in this YouTube live series. So happy to see more and more students joining this session. Thank you all of you for letting others also inviting others also and attending. They also able to attend this session. All of you try to do that. Try to spread the word and share this video to maximum people so that they can attend it live or record it. Try it fast. 1.5 minutes. Try it and poll your answer in the chat. Some of you already got an answer. Let's see. All of you try. Okay, many of you got answers. So I'll explain. This is a very good question where CSIR have used some dummy data to confuse people. Otherwise, this question is so simple. If you avoid the dummy data, I have told in previous free classes also, ignoring irrelevant data is a very important thing in many questions. Here also a cylindrical rod roller having a diameter of 1.5 meter. If this is a rod roller, the diameter of this is 1.5 meter. This is rolling. This is rolling to level a rod at a speed of 3 km per hour while leveling a rod. How much length of the rod will be leveled in 45 minutes? ये कितना length cover कर सकता है 45 minutes में? First of all, if you get stuck on the diameter of this rod roller, it will be very difficult to find the answer because that diameter have no role in the final answer at all. How much length is covered? वो question answer करने के लिए diameter नहीं चाहिए, because whatever be the diameter, the rod roller will just roll like this and it will cover distance. How many rounds it have rolled? Only for that 1.5 meter will matter. How many rounds are rolled? That is not the question. How much distance is covered is the question. That means time taken is 45 minutes. 45 minutes hour में convert किया तो 45 by 60 होगा ना, because 1 minute is 1 by 60 hour. So 45 minutes is 45 into 1 by 60 hour. That is 3/4 of an hour, or simply speaking 45 minutes is 3/4 of an hour. Most people know, I guess. 3/4 hours the rod roller is moving at a speed of 3 km per hour. Speed and time given, distance is asked. Speed into time is distance. 3 into 3/4, that is 9/4. 9/4, when you simplify, you will get 2.25. 2.25 kilometer. Option A is the answer. or you don't even have to write that step. Why? 3 km/h literally means 1 hour में 3 km. So quarter hour में 0.75 km. 3/4 hour में 0.75 into 3, 2.25. Mental math way, if you are familiar, that way you do. Otherwise, this is okay. That will only save few seconds only. I hope it is clear. Please mention, is this clear or not? Let me check the chat. So ignoring irrelevant data is very important. All of you understood this? So ignoring irrelevant data. But as I told, if the question was asking, how many round is needed if he is moving 45 minutes, how many round it is covering, at that time 1.5 meter will matter because the circumference is what is needed. So that is a totally different question that we will discuss when such a question is asked by CSIR. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. So try the next question. This is another very interesting question. All of you try. Manoj, you can check out my preparation strategy session. उसमें define किया है blueprint and which topics, how many question comes. Check it out. आज का discussion previous year question का analysis है. क्योंकि importance of the chapter varies also. So strategy sessions check करिए. Previous free platform में भी, special class platform में strategy sessions का recording available है. Free sessions available है. You can check out that strategy sessions in my profile in Unacademy. रिया टिप्स एंड ट्रिक का सेशन चेक करिए. मैं बहुत सारा टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स का सेशन रिसेंटली भी दिया है. चेकआउट दैट. आज का लेक्चर का ऑब्जेक्टिव प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन डिस्कशन होगा. सो वी विल स्टिक ऑन टू दैट ओनली. दोस इफ यू वांट अदर सेशन, प्लीज take an effort to check out my previous classes. General Aptitude by Christy Varghese. If you search the keyword, you can see all my previous YouTube live sessions, which covers almost all your requirements. Aptitude का different types का session already मैं discuss किया है previous YouTube live में और previous Unacademy special classes. ये दोनों completely free classes है और plus subscription है तो more systematic way में ये सारा lectures का different separate courses भी है, वो भी check कर सकता है. Okay, some of you already got it right. Very good. Just a minute. Okay, so I will explain. Yeah, you should know what is a two-pan balance. I hope all of you know what is a two-pan balance. So, a shopkeeper has a faulty pan balance. Like this is the pan balance. The two sides are there. On both sides, you can keep the things to be weighed and the weight of it also. When an object is placed in the left pan, not plan, pan, it is balanced by a standard 100 gram weight. लेफ्ट साइड में ये पैन रखा, ऑब्जेक्ट रखा, तो राइट साइड में 100 ग्राम डालना है वो बैलेंस होने के लिए. बैलेंस मीन्स लेफ्ट साइड और राइट साइड सेम लेवल में रखने के लिए. लेकिन ये सेम ऑब्जेक्ट राइट साइड में रखा तो सेम ऑब्जेक्ट विथ वेट x is our required unknown or actual weight means लेफ्ट साइड में 100 ग्राम नहीं 80 ग्राम रखना है. Why this disparity? Why there is a difference? Because it's a faulty pan. Now we should identify how much faulty it is. That you can logically conclude. Nah? It's an intuitive solution which is required. No mathematical steps or anything. यहाँ पे 100x balance हो रहा है, 80x balance हो रहा है. So definitely exact middle of that 80 and 100 will be the actual weight. Nah? This is going 10 below from that actual weight. This is going 10 above from that actual weight. The error is of minus 10 and plus 10, from which value you can add 10 and subtract 10 to get 100 and 80 respectively. Exact middle of 180, na? That is 90 kg. Sorry, not kg, gram. Or mathematically speaking, 80 plus 100 by 2, that middle value will be the original weight. Are you all understanding? No need to complicate it with any physics formula or anything. The logic behind is enough. I hope all of you understood. Please respond. Ye clear hai ya nahi? This is also a very good question. Easy question only. If you are ready to read the question properly. Then try the next question. All of you. Speed, distance, time related problem. SP mathematical is actually average idea itself. First value plus second value by 2, arithmetic mean. Yes, Nilanja, in this particular situation only. In this particular situation, all cases it will be the same answer. Any answers? Any answers? Some of you got B option, C option. Let's see which is correct. All of you who are watching this session live or recorded, if you felt or if you are feeling that this session is useful, do hit the like button and do share this video to maximum people and do comment what you felt about this session. That will help this video to reach to more people and that will help me to take more free sessions like this. Yeah, today's session will be maximum till 12:30. Okay, so I will start explaining this question. Listen very carefully. A and B start from the same point in opposite direction along the circular track simultaneously. So there are different ways to approach. Actually, recently when we were discussing it in the plus platform, a student was mentioning a logical approach. That is totally wonderful. I think Falcon was mentioning. So that way itself we will proceed, because that will save a lot of time instead of finding distance. So that idea is, here we will take an example of the movement of A and B. Speed of B is 2/3 of that of A. Na? Speed of B is 2/3 of that of A means you can logically understand what is speed? Distance travel per unit time, isn't it? That means 1 unit time दिया तो कितना distance travel कर सकता है? Whatever distance A travel, उसका 2/3, 2/3 B travel करने वाला distance का 2/3. So ये by 3 involved है. So we are totally dividing the total circle circumference into 3 equal portions. 3 equal portions. Geometrically we are interpreting this. 3 equal portions है तो when B travel full circle, A will travel only 2 out of 3 parts of the circle. Na? That is why we cut it into 3 equal parts. So that 2 out of 3 parts will be easy to analyze. Is that clear, all of you? A and B start from the same point. So let this be the starting point. A also, B also start from here. In opposite direction, like A is moving this direction, B is moving this direction, you assume. In that case, how many times A and B will cross each other before meeting at the starting point? So, as I told, when B move 3 parts, 1, 2, 3 parts, A will move only 2 parts. That is the meaning of this, 2/3 of A. Speed of B is, sorry, it is the other way around. I think I have told it wrong. B's speed is 2/3 of A. That means if A travels 3 parts, B will move only 2 out of 3 parts of 3. 2 out of 3 parts of 3 is 2 itself, no? 2/3 of 3. 2/3 into 3. So B will move 2 parts, A will move 3 parts. That means let us try that. When A move 1, 2, 3 parts and reach back at the starting point, B will move 1, 2 parts only. So after one round, A reaching here, B will reach here only. And in between they are meeting once, na? Are you understanding? Somewhere in between here, they are meeting once. How many times they will be meeting before reaching the starting point again together? That is the question. Is that clear or not? Yes, Ayan, ये session life science students के लिए भी common है. हम discuss कर रहा है सारा science streams का question papers. These question types are repeated in life sciences also. So anyway, they will meet once in between, that is clear. So one time in the first round of A का first round complete करने वक्त A और B एक बार मीट कर रहा है. A और B एक बार मीट कर रहा है. अभी सेकंड राउंड के बारे में सोचो. सेकंड राउंड, A का सेकंड राउंड में A, second round means second full circle. A is moving 1, 2, 3 back to starting point. A is moving this full circle. B क्या कर रहा है? B will move only 2 parts, 1 and then 2. But there you should be very careful. A will meet B somewhere here first, because A is moving this direction, B is moving this direction. After that, A will complete this full circle. So somewhere here also A will meet B. In the second round, A and B will meet each other in 2 times. So 2 more times in the second round. Even now, question is asking before meeting at the starting point again. They are not meeting at the starting point till now. A reaching here, B reach here only. Just a minute. Okay, sorry. Is this clear? Please mention. Okay, 2 times in the second round. Now in the third round, think about the third round. A is back in the starting point again. A is back in the starting point. A is back in the starting point and A will move like this full circle, and that movement B will travel from here to here. Sorry, two parts. Sorry, from here. B is now currently here. 1, 2. 2 parts. Now B also reach starting point. Na? And in between A and B will meet one more time. That is 1 plus 2 plus 1 total 4 times. How many of you understood? I know some of you at least have doubts. Please mention if you have doubt and which part you have doubt. Niranjana is asking 2. That's 2 times in the second round. Many of you have doubt, I guess. All of you try it and let me know whether you are clear about this or not. We are dividing it into 3 parts because Movu, it is 2 out of 3 of A. 2 by 3. As it is 2 by 3, 2 by 3 dividing it into 3 parts is the easiest. Because 3 parts nahi divide kiya to 3 ka multiple hona chahiye. That is the whole point. 3 parts divide kiya, so it is easy to analyze it properly. Speed को practically interpret करना easy हो जाएगा क्योंकि ये 2 by 3 है, मतलब dividing by 3 will be easier to analyze. So that we can understand that when A travel 3 points, these are the 3 points, 1, 2, 3. A cover 3 points, B cover only 2 by 3rd of 3 points. That is 3 and 3 cancel, 2 points. A 1, 2, 3 points cover karne waqt, B 1, 2 points only will cover in this direction. A in this direction, B in this direction. That is why we divided it into 3 equal parts. Is that clear? Now, how that round or how they are meeting, I will explain. First round, A ka different round socho. Nahi hai to B ka round socho. That way also you can think. That perspective I will give you. B is moving in this direction. B 1, 2. ऐसा 2 points cover करके B यहाँ reach किया तो A क्या करेगा? ये opposite direction में travel कर रहा है. 3 points travel करेगा. 1, 2, 3. मतलब A will be back at the starting point when B make 2 point movement. 2 movement B किया तो A 3 movement करके back to the starting point reach करेगा. Are you all understanding? That is why in between definitely A and B will meet na. Because A is covering this full circle. Somewhere in between the circle A should meet B. Because B is covering 2/3 of that circle. A covering full circle, B covering 2/3 of the circle. Definitely they should meet because they are moving in opposite direction. So first round of A में या first 2 movements of B में one time cross किया या meet किया. How many times they cross each other before meeting at the starting point is the question. So one time meet किया. अभी second round A का या B का बारे में सोचो. A के बारे में सोचो, that will be better. A का movement one round means A will cover 1, 2, 3 points back to starting point. But B is currently here. B moving from here to here to here. So definitely A और B somewhere here meet करेगा. A और B somewhere here B meet करेगा. 2 बार मीट करेगा सेकेंड राउंड ऑफ ए में. सेकेंड राउंड ऑफ ए एंड बी विल बी मीटिंग 2 times. यस सर्वमणि. सो सेकेंड राउंड ऑफ ए और बी 2 बार मीट करेगा. अगेन प्रैक्टिकली ट्राई टू मूव दैट इन योर माइंड. ए एंड बी का मूवमेंट प्रैक्टिकली थिंक इन योर माइंड, देन ओनली दिस विल बी क्लियर. A will be traveling from here to here to here to here to here to here, finally reaching starting point. B, here B is first reaching after first round of A because B can only travel 2 points when A travel 3 points. Now B is traveling from here to here to here to here to here, 2 points, 1, 2 points. That 2 points के बीच में A और B somewhere here because A is traveling here, B is reaching here, somewhere A and B will meet. And B will reach starting point and continue moving. By that time A will be coming back to starting point and reaching here, because A का speed ज़्यादा है B से B. So definitely second round में 2 बार meet कर रहा है. Now B is here, understand, B is here. Now B, A का next, A is reaching starting point after each round. A का next movement is like this, full circle. 3 point travel kiya. B will travel 2 points and reach back to starting point. Okay, now both reach starting point. Both reach starting point means our objective is obtained. That means they will meet back at the starting point itself, not in between. लेकिन थर्ड राउंड में भी ए और बी एक बार मीट किया है ना, बिकॉज ए ने फुल सर्कल कवर किया, बी ने यहां से यहां तक कवर किया, सो समवेयर इन बिटवीन दे विल मीट. वेयर वी डोंट हैव टू नो, वी ओनली हैव टू नो दैट दे विल मीट वंस. So 1 plus 2 plus 1 total 4 times meeting. Wonderful question this is. Yes, Alva, you can take examples and that will also simplify the situation. I hope all of you understood this. Please mention whether this is clear or not. Try this. This was what we can say finding the X chapter problem or a general idea question. 1 second, the slide is not displayed. Try this question, all of you. Any answers? Okay, some of you got it. Let's see. It's an interesting question which requires you to read the question very carefully. That's the main thing. If reading the question is done properly, this is not difficult. So I'll explain. D option many of you got. Just a minute. An intravenous fluid is given to a child of 7.5 kg at the rate of 20 drops per minute. If you observe the units, it is easy to start with. 20 drops per minute, मतलब 1 minute में 20 drops देना है. That is the practical meaning of that. ना? 1 minute है तो 20 drops देना है. Keep that in mind. The prescribed dose of the fluid is 40 milliliter per kg. 40 milliliter per kg है तो यह child का weight 7.5 kg है. So definitely 40 into 7.5 kg देना पड़ेगा for this particular child. Is that clear? 40 into 7.5 how? That is 75 into 4, 300 milliliter देना है. So the prescribed dose according to that, यह पर्टिकुलर चाइल्ड को 300 मिलीलीटर देना है क्योंकि इसका वेट 1 kg नहीं 7.5 kg है. इफ द वॉल्यूम ऑफ अ ड्रॉप इज 0.05 ml, 1 ड्रॉप इज 0.05 ml, हाउ मेनी आवर्स आर नीडेड टू कंप्लीट इट? 1 ड्रॉप 0.05 ml है, मतलब अगेन दिस कैन बी थॉट इन डिफरेंट वेज. जस्ट अ मिनट. Yeah, either you can think 0.05 ml, 0.05 ml को मैं 5/100 ml लिख सकता है. 5/100 ml is 1 drop. Are you all understanding? 0.05 ml means 5/100 ml. 5/100 ml is 1 drop. That means 5 ml is 100 drop. Na? 5 ml is 100 drops. 5 ml is 100 drop means 1 ml is. These are the thoughts that should come into your mind, not in the paper. I am writing it in the paper for making you understand. 5/100 1 drop है, so 5 ml 100 drops है, so 1 ml 100/5 20 drops होगा. 1 ml 20 drops है. So 1 minute में 20 drops मतलब 1 ml देना काफी है ना, because we already proven that 1 ml is 20 drops. So 1 minute में 1 ml देना है, लेकिन 1 hour में कितना ml देना है? 300 ml. sorry 1 ml देना है. 1 minute काफी है 1 ml देने के लिए. That is the idea. 1 ml देने के लिए 1 minute काफी है. So 300 ml के देने के लिए कितना मिनट काफी है? 300 minutes काफी है ना. So 300 minutes is the answer. 300 minutes is the answer, but answer options are in hours. So 300 minute को hour में convert किया तो 1 hour is 60 minutes, so 300 minutes is 5 hours or 300/60 mathematically speaking. Avoid mathematical steps as much as possible. That is how you can save time in this question. This question is so simple question, but too many things are there where you need to connect it properly. Is it clear all of you? 5 hours how? You can do it in different ways. You could have also converted back like 20 drops ko, yeah, 1 milliliter ko 20 drops and multiplying and dividing, that way also you can do, but this will save time. Again, this also in one of the previous plus course when we were discussing, students also were coming up with this idea that 20 drops ko directly 1 ml likh sakta hai, that will save time. Yeah, that actually saves few more seconds, which is very important. Yes, Selvamani, that is also correct, but we are trying to avoid the steps as much as possible now. But what you written is also correct. 0.05 into 20 is anyway 1. That is why that step can be removed to save more time. I hope all of you understood. If so, we will go to the next question. This IV fluid related question was asked in 2015 also, which was little more simpler version of this question only. Structure of the question was more or less the same. So try this question, geometry problem, all of you. Some of you already got the answer. Very good. Let's see whether it is right. So I'll explain. Identical balls are tightly arranged in the shape of an equilateral triangle with each side containing n balls. Taking example method will help you to understand this question better. If there is only n balls as one ball in each side, मतलब equilateral triangle का ये side में भी one ball है, ये side में भी one ball है, ये side में भी one ball है. In that case, how many balls are there? One ball only are there. Now let us think, in each side of the equilateral triangle, two balls are arranged, something like this. Picture is not perfect, just drawing freehand. ये इक्विलैटरल ट्राइंगल का ये साइड में दो बॉल्स है, ये साइड में दो बॉल्स है, ये साइड में दो बॉल्स है, लेकिन टोटल 2 + 2 + 2 6 बॉल्स नहीं है, क्योंकि ये कॉमन है. सेम लाइक हियर, दैट इज ओनली वन बॉल, नॉट 3 बॉल. बट वी कैन से दैट फर्स्ट रो में 1 बॉल है, सेकेंड रो में 2 बॉल्स है, सो 1 + 2 बॉल्स है. आर यू ऑल अंडरस्टैंडिंग व्हाई 1 + 2 बॉल्स आर देयर? 1 + 2 balls, why? Please respond in the chat. Now let us increase the number of balls on each side to 3 balls. And once you try to draw that picture, you will get 3 rows of balls, so that every side of the equilateral triangle, 3 balls are there. Are you understanding that? That means you will get first row, second row, third row, 1, 2, 3 balls respectively. And now I hope you understood the pattern. Observe the pattern. One major part of mathematics is to observe patterns and generalize it. So if you observe pattern, you can say that each row will be increased by 1 ball each for this arrangement to be valid. Yeah, those of you play caroms, you can try this arrangement on that carom board, or snooker if you tried. You can see this arrangement practically. So anyway, you can say for 1 ball in each side, 1, 2 ball in each side, 1 + 2, 3 ball in each side, 1 + 2 + 3. So 4 balls will be 1 + 2 + 3 + 4. N balls will be 1 + 2 + 3 + 4 plus up to n. That is sum of first n natural numbers. Sum of first n natural numbers will be n into n + 1/2. In the numbers chapter free classes, I have explained that. Sum of first n natural number, n into n + 1/2 formula. Those of you want to check out that class, you can search General Aptitude Numbers lecture by Christy Varghese. Most probably you will get. Those of you have doubt, please mention which step you have doubt, that I will explain. हर साइड में 1 बॉल है तो क्या सिचुएशन है, 2 बॉल्स है तो क्या सिचुएशन है, 3 बॉल्स है तो क्या सिचुएशन है. वी आर एनालाइजिंग. बाय दैट यू आर गेटिंग ए पैटर्न. 1 है तो 1, 2 है तो 1 + 2, 3 है तो 1 + 2 + 3, n है तो 1 + 2 + 3 plus up to n, 1 + 2 + 3 plus up to n. सम ऑफ फर्स्ट 10 नेचुरल नंबर्स का सम n into n + 1/2 algebraically derive कर सकता है. The formula you learned in school days. How that is derived also I have explained in my previous free classes and previous plus courses. So I hope that is clear. Then try this question. Data interpretation question with an idea of geometry also. Try it carefully. Some of you got it. Thank you, Arti. So I will explain. This question is simple if you clearly know how to interpret a linear graph or directly proportional graph. The inverted cone is filled with water at a constant rate. So like this, the cone is filled at a constant rate means what is constant? Is it the height that it is increasing? Is that constant? No. Because cone hai to volume constant hai to height constant hona not possible. Because it is varying radius, right? If it was cylinder, volume constant height means radius also will be, sorry, height also increase will be constant. But here it is clearly volume that is increased. Water increase means content of water is increasing. Content of water increasing at a constant rate. That means increase in volume. For example, I am giving an example. 1 second में 1 cc volume है तो 2 second में 1 cc increase करके total volume will be 2 cc. 3 second में 3 cc. I am telling an example. It can be 10 cc, 20 cc, 30 cc ऐसा भी. But constant rate है मतलब 1 second में 10 means 2 second में 1 more second, so 1 more 10 cc. That is the idea. So that means it is directly proportional. The increase of volume is directly proportional to the time taken. That is the meaning of constant rate. The volume of water inside as a function of time. The first sentence says that volume is increasing in a linear rate. So volume of water increasing in a linear rate, only graph saying this is the straight line graph. Only straight line graph is B graph. So option B is the answer. All others are non-linear graph. Na? Exponential increase or decrease it is. That is why they cannot be the answer. I hope all of you understood it. Please respond. A clear hai ya nahi? Movu, let me check. Yes, Riya. Oh, can you copy paste? I think it is not visible. Okay, if that is clear, let's move on to the next question. Other graphs, why it is wrong? Those of you who are not clear, sure Ravi, listen. Those of you are not clear, this is not a constant increase. For like 1 second, if the volume was 10, second the volume is suddenly increasing. It is not 10, if it is 10, it is not 10 increasing, it is becoming say 25. And then it is a exponential jump. Na? Look at this difference and this difference. It is bigger difference. Na? So clearly it is not a linear graph. But in the straight line graph, again in school days you have learned na, x equal to y graph will be like this. X equal to 2y graph hai to bhi aisa hi hoga. But the curve slanting will be different. But it will be a straight line for sure. That is a whole point. It cannot be a curve. If it is a curve, that means it's an exponential increase or a decrease. It is a linear increase or decrease, or linear increase for sure, because water is increasing. Linear increase graph, you should know it is B graph or a straight line graph. Only straight line graph is this. That is why without doubt we can say it is B option. If there was a graph like this, straight line graph, that cannot be answer because there the volume is decreasing. But clearly we are filling, not emptying. If it is emptying, somewhat like this will be the graph. But we should know what was the initial value, whether it is, whether it was full or not. But the nature of the graph will be something like that. If it was emptied instead of filled. Okay, if that is clear, try the next question. I think this came in the mathematical science paper. I am discussing questions from each paper. Once again, I am saying, please don't try questions only from your subject part A section. Try questions from all subjects part A section. And if you are very lucky, you may get even dicto same questions from other subject part A section repeated in your subject. Very rarely it happened, but it have happened for chemical science and life science last time. But even if dicto question does not repeat, if you are good at a concept, similar questions or maybe different questions also you can easily do. By confidence you are gaining by practicing more and more previous year questions. That is why this top 50 series is arranged. Those of you missed any of my previous lecture in this series, you can search top 50 PYQs by Christy Varghese. You can get this all previous lectures. I think this is the 6th lecture or 5th lecture. I forgot the number. It is the 5th lecture, I guess. Tomorrow also 11 o'clock we will continue this more questions so that we cover maybe few more questions than 50 questions we will be completing. But that is okay. All important questions of last net exam of all subjects will be covering here. Okay, some of you already got it. Okay, let's see which is the correct answer. A option, majority of you got it. At a particular location, a mobile app shows that there are 6, 13, 28 and 50 infected persons with radii within a radii. That will be better word. Within radii of 1, 2, 3, 4 respectively. Yeah, you can think about the Arogya Setu app. In Arogya Setu app, earlier when the COVID was at its peak, this was actually shown in 5 kilometer radius how much people are infected. 5 kilometer or 10 kilometer, I don't remember. Yeah, there were different options there. 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer, different options. So likewise, how many people are infected? That is what is represented here. Within which radius is the density of infected persons the largest? Density means what? Yeah, mass by volume is density. But with respect to people, what is the density? Number of people per person. That is the meaning of density here. That is the meaning of density anywhere, logically speaking. Here it is people and area covered. So likewise you have to understand density. Per unit area, how many people are infected? Per unit area, how many people are infected? That will be a density. Are you all understanding? That means unit area, not unit radius. Please don't understand. People are not standing in a queue. like this. People are spread across the circle. They can be anywhere in the circle. Practically think about it. So we can say this radii is 1, this radii is 2, this radii is 3, this radii is 4 means you have to, just to make you understand, I am practically explaining. Radii is 1 means a radii 1 circle, anywhere there you can make the people stand. Radii 2 circle, radii 3 circle and radii 4 circle. Understanding? 4 types of circles. In that you are putting people, 6 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Here 13 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 28 I'm not writing, I'm just putting randomly 28 and 50. There is 50 people. Now, which density is largest? Here the density is 6 out of pi 1 square area. Na? People in unit place. So, people divided by area they are occupying totally. Total area they are occupying together. So, 6 by pi 1 square. This will be 13 by pi 2 square. This will be 28 by pi 3 square. And this will be 50 by pi 4 square. Na? Why? Pi radius square, is it clear? Pi is common in all 4. That does not make a difference at all. What makes the difference is this 1 square, 2 square, 3 square and 4 square. And the numerator obviously. So here the numerator is pi by 6 by pi I am avoiding as it is a constant throughout. We are comparing only. This is 6 by 1. This is 13 by 4. This is 28 by 3 square. 3 square is 9. 28 by 9 and this is 50 by 16. Which fraction is largest? That density will be largest. Which fraction is largest? Obviously 6 by 1, 6 will be largest. 13 by 4 is below 6 na. 28 by 9 is also below 6. 50 by 16 is also below 6. So option A is the answer. Yeah, I know that some of you thought 4 is the answer because 50 people and some of you maybe have done 50 by 4, 28 by 3, 13 by 2, 6 by 1. That is also wrong. Because as I told, people are not standing in a line. They are standing in a circle. Unit radius, anywhere in that circle people can be occupying. Exactly, Deepshika. Exactly, Shreya. All of you understood? Please respond. So option A is the answer. Simply speaking, 6 by this 1 square, 13 by this 2 square, 28 by this 3 square and 50 by this 4 square, which fraction is largest? That is the answer. This is in the mathematical science paper this question came. Okay, these we have already discussed yesterday. Those of you who attended the previous sessions in this series, can you please let me know, did we discuss this question in this YouTube live or not? I'm not asking about any other series or any other plus course. In this YouTube live, did we discuss? अर्चिता कॉन्सेंट्रिक सर्कल से हो सकता है, लेकिन कॉन्सेंट्रिक सर्कल में if you are trying to only consider the circumference, that is wrong. If you consider the area, whether you draw it concentric or not concentric, that does not make any difference. All of you, those of you attended all the lectures in this series, can you please tell me whether we discussed this in this YouTube live series or not? Top 50 PYQs YouTube live series. Because I am taking multiple classes simultaneously. Homework one day, na? Okay, then we can discuss it now. All of you try it. This was asked in life science paper, I guess. Some of you got D option. All of you try. It's a little tough question, but it was a repetition of December 2015 paper. December 2015 means I'm not saying in life science paper it came. It came in the other set, and 2022 it came in the life science paper. That is why I am saying please practice previous year question papers of all subjects for part A. Don't practice only your subject paper. Firstly, you will get more concept clarity. Secondly, if you are very lucky, you may get the same question repeated, which chances are less, but concept repetition always happens. So more PYQs you practice, more concepts you can get idea of. Okay, B option and D option are the options that most of you got. Let's see which is correct. Just a minute. Okay, so this question, in school days you have done somewhat similar questions. So that idea we need here. Let m and n be positive integers such that m plus n into n is 118. So here there is an m, here there is an m. So I will write m terms together, mn plus m plus n equal to 118. I just took m terms together and the other terms after. Now one equation से two unknowns find करना almost impossible है ना, क्योंकि inconsistent solution देगा normally. So we have to use some trick to do this. One trick you can do here is, if you can write this left hand side as product of two expressions, right hand side को prime factorize करके उसको equate कर सकता है, if the numbers are of that form. If prime factorization possible नहीं है तो other factors check करना पड़ेगा. But if you can write left hand side as a product, that is a technique. There are different techniques of solving linear equations. Not only linear equation, any type of equation. The elimination, substitution or cross multiplication method only applies for this ax plus by equal to c type of equations only. But other equations, if there is limited number of equations, especially if there are n unknowns, n equations should be there. But here there is n unknowns and n minus 1 equations only. That is why we need to do this. That is the whole point. The technique is we are trying to write left hand side as a product. But ये अभी एक sum है ना, कैसा product होगा? That is where introducing a number comes into play. If you add a 1 to the left hand side, if you add a 1 to the left hand side, right hand side also you should add that 1, so that the equation is not wrong. So left hand side और right hand side में 1 add किया तो अभी ये first two terms में m common है. I am taking that m outside, m into n plus 1 plus n plus 1. Now look at this. This n plus 1 is common in this also, in this term also, equal to 119. That means I can take that n plus 1 common outside. n plus 1 common लिया तो यहाँ पे m बचा है, यहाँ पे 1 बचा है. So m plus 1 will be remaining. That is equal to 119. Did you all understood? So the original left hand side we have converted it into a product now. Clear or not? Product कैसा लिखा? So now that product means 119 को प्राइम फैक्टराइज करो, 119 को प्राइम फैक्टराइज किया तो 7 एक फैक्टर है, टेस्ट ऑफ डिविजिबिलिटी यूज करके चेक कर सकता है. टेस्ट ऑफ डिविजिबिलिटी ऑफ 7 आई हैव टॉट इन द प्रीवियस फ्री क्लासेस. 9 double karo 18, 18 minus 11 is minus 7, which is a multiple of 7, so it is multiple of 7 for sure. 7 into 17 is going to be 119. So 17 into 7 I am writing right hand side. So left hand side is n plus 1 into m plus 1. So now look at this, two numbers product equal to two numbers product. So if I match those two numbers also, that is not a mistake. n plus 1 को 17 और m plus 1 को 7 assume करना गलत नहीं है. n plus 1 equal to 17, m plus 1 equal to 7, you can write. That means n equal to 16, m is equal to 6. N and m you got. What you need to find finally m plus n. That is 16 plus 6 or 6 plus 16. So 22 is the answer. Now some of you may be thinking, how I know n plus 1 is 17? Why can't n plus 1 be 7? Yes, take it, no problem. Without loss of generality, I just assumed it. M plus n, n plus m, दोनों same है ना? Commutative है. So that is the idea. Those of you want more clarity, this is a solution I have given in the book I have written that I have copy pasted for your further understanding. Go through it and tell me whether you are clear or not. Yeah, little tricky question, but this is how to do this question. Nilanjana, kab nahi, it is the decision is taken when we have a limitation. Abhi do equation diya tha to we don't have to do this way. You can do the normal ways or some cancelling coefficient or something we can try. Here limitation made us to think this way. That is how it works. Square wala question hai to, if the expressions are in squares and the right hand side is pseudo, there the technique is making perfect square idea of solving equations. Yeah, basic elimination, substitution, cross multiplication se सारा question नहीं कर सकता. Equation solving wala question में you should be able to know that special techniques. This is writing product idea. Making square idea also I have discussed in previous classes. November 2020 में ऐसा question आया था. So I hope all of you understood this. Please all of you go through the solution and tell me whether this is clear or not. Yeah, anyone counted how many questions did we discuss today? I will give you a few homework questions also if you want. And one more thing, letting you all know, Unacademy is currently running a special offer for Plus subscription. If you are planning to take Plus subscription, you can subscribe now. August 31, after that, Unacademy is increasing the price of Plus subscription. Yeah, some of you may be thinking that that will be very costly. Then if you are planning to take Plus subscription, now is the right time. And with one subscription, you are not only accessing my classes, you can access all educators, all classes if you are using the referral code CC10 or CC10 Live. Both the referral codes are applicable for getting maximum up to 30% off. And 30% means it is actually considering the new price. Compared to that, the 20% off and the new price difference gives you almost 30% off. So this is the pricing, present pricing for different subscriptions. And if you are using this code, that pricing will decrease again. And that is about Unacademy Plus subscription. Plus subscription is why it is special or why it is better than YouTube Live and special classes. In Plus subscription, you have more options. You have unlimited access to all content of CSIR UGC NET Unacademy platform. That means hundreds of courses by different educators for your subject and aptitude together you can attend by a single subscription. To get maximum discount, this is a procedure. So make use of this offer. And Unacademy have introduced Unacademy Lite subscription which costs below 300 rupees only. But that is only for test series. Let me clarify. उसमें classes नहीं होता, उसमें सिर्फ test series होता है. But if you are planning to take test series that you can check. And one more thing, those of you are watching me live or recorded, if you felt today's session was useful, please hit the like button and share this video to maximum people. That will help this video to reach more people, and that indirectly help me to take more free classes like this in this free platform. Because primarily an educator, plus courses are more important, or more time is spared for plus courses. So free platform courses also, Unacademy provides more free classes to an educator if more interaction or more people are attending the free classes in YouTube and in special classes. And new students, if you want more free classes, you can check out my Unacademy free platform profile. Download the mobile application of Unacademy, visit the CSIR NET category and check out my name Christy Varghese in the educator list, or search Christy Varghese. You will find more than 500 free classes I have launched. The recording are available. Currently there is some time restriction or something that Unacademy have introduced, but all those 500 classes are available there. And upcoming free classes also you can attend if you are following that page. That is more free resources I provide, and all of my free resources you can check out by searching the keyword General Aptitude by Christy Varghese. YouTube, I have given more than 500 classes in different platforms of YouTube, and special classes also I have given more than 500 classes in Unacademy special class platform. So make use of that. And if you want plus subscription, it is more systematic, more syllabus covering, and more doubt clearing, because after every 3 class there is a mandatory doubt clearing session. And also, as I told, there is GATE General Aptitude courses, DBT courses, Vedic Math courses also you can access in my profile along with the subscription itself. So that is the detail of Unacademy plus subscription. So make use of this offer also. So hope all of you able to learn all those things I have taught today. This is a current plus courses, 8:30 AM complete course is running. PYQ course is running at 2 PM. PYQ course means last 8 years previous year question papers in detail we are discussing as a complete mock test series itself, because daily I give half an hour to try the question. उसके बाद question का discussion करता है हर दिन 2 PM till your net exam ये course run करेगा till September 16. This course will be running. Last 8 year previous year question paper like a virtual mock test we are conducting. Make use of this course also, complete course also, live or recorded by being part of the plus platform. All the missed recording will be available in the plus platform by your subscription. So that is it. I think we can conclude here. Let me check the chat. Do you have class? Yes, tomorrow also 11 o'clock class will be there. So good to hear, Shreya, that in DBT also aptitude you could do well. Subject part also prepare more, don't worry. Upcoming exams focus more. So I hope all your doubts are cleared. Then let's conclude here. Thank you all. Thank you all for attending this session. If you felt it is useful, do share it to maximum people, to your Telegram groups or WhatsApp groups also, and invite your friends to the tomorrow's 11 AM YouTube live series. Tomorrow we'll be concluding this YouTube live series. We have taken almost 6 lectures in the series, so by which we have covered more than 50 PYQs already. Sorry, more than 50 PYQs including tomorrow. So that's it. Thank you all of you. Take care all of you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.